One day in class, Evan fell asleep. When she woke up,
What? Where am I?
Professor Min appeared.
Evan, I want to talk to you about marine protected areas.
Marine protected areas, also known as natural reserves and preserves, have been established to defend one of Earth's greatest attributes, the ocean. While it may seem vast, powerful, and invincible, the ocean is actually made of many fragile and intricate ecosystems and food webs. The more humans interfere and disrupt these ecosystems, the more fragile the ocean becomes and the more we destroy the availability of resources and natural services. The issues we face today are powerful and expanding, ranging from ocean deoxination, ocean acidification, trash gyres, biodiversity loss, species extinction, eutrophication and dead zones, harmful algal blooms, overfishing, and more. The MPAs allow us to take up arms against these issues and begin taking steps towards saving our oceans. The MPA's conservation is not their only attractive attribute. They also make our resources sustainable, create opportunities for innovative scientific exploration and research, and there are great areas of opportunity for tourism and educational purposes. Globally, there are over 100,000 MPAs. This makes up around 12.5% of the Earth's surface, but of that 12%, only about 1.17% covers and protects the ocean itself. World conservation agencies such as the United Nations Environment Program and the International Union for Conservation of Nature have set a goal and partaken in the global race to raise the area of protection of the ocean to 10% by the year 2020. It is vital that we fulfill our role and responsibility for protecting our oceans. Studies show that the MPAs that are globally enforced are extremely effective, increasing biodiversity and increasing population size of certain species within the boundaries of the reserve. MPAs are important and they're effective as long as we hold our oath to enforce them.
Evan, what do you think?
I'm still not buying it.
What? Don't you care about marine life? Whales and dolphins, part of the ecosystem?
Well, I guess so.
Let me show you why you should.
There are organizations all over the globe working to protect the large mammals of our oceans. Specifically, the Mediterranean Sea has a large and growing amount of protective services over the area. After studying the habits of cetacean species, that is, large mammals such as whales and dolphins, in the Mediterranean, the European Union has developed the International Sanctuary for the Protection of Mediterranean Marine Mammals, also known as the Pelagos Sanctuary. It is the largest Mediterranean marine protected area. Its main objective is to improve the quality of the environment, which is threatened by acoustics, chemical pollution, habitat degradation, entanglement in fishing gear, and collisions with vessels. These organizations hope to reduce the impacts of human-induced pressure on fragile ecosystems like that of the Mediterranean Sea.
So does that make sense? Large mammals are a vital part of the ecosystem that we need to protect.
I guess.
Let me talk to you about coral reefs.
Coral reefs are arguably the most unique, diverse, and spectacular environments on the planet. They provide a home for thousands of different species and are a jewel to the ocean. Considering their high biodiversity, they are a vital piece of the ocean community, the fishing industry, and tourism attraction. They also serve as important breakwaters, protecting cities on the coast from getting battered during storm surges. Because of human impacts, more and more coral reefs are dying out. One issue in particular deals with large ships running into reefs and causing them severe damage. The most important action we can take to restore the reefs after experiencing vessel damage is to transport the damaged resources, clear debris, and then transplant the resources back into the environment. This requires a lot of monitoring and is a slow and expensive process, but the cost is worth the reward, and MPAs are designed to fulfill this purpose.
So, are you convinced now?
Okay, that makes sense. But is there any way I can make some money off of this?
Money!
Marine protected areas have a number of costs and benefits to consider. Most importantly, if we were to continue in the direction we're headed and make no attempt to prevent negative human impact on the ocean, we would gradually destroy fish populations, which would cripple the fishing industry, causing the global economy to take a huge hit. So, conclusively, the benefits do outweigh the costs, both for the ocean's sake and for our own sake. The benefits of MPAs to extractive users, or commercial and recreational fishermen, include increasing catch, reduced variation in catch, and improved catch mix, meaning a greater frequency of older and larger fish. The costs extractive users pay could also be a decrease in catch depending on their license and the area, congestion on the fishing grounds, user conflicts, higher costs associated with choice of fishing location, and increase in safety risks. The benefits non-extractive users or divers and ecotourists experience from MPAs include the maintenance of species diversity, greater habitat complexity and diversity, and higher density levels. The costs the users deal with include damage to the traditional marine ecosystem and the loss of traditional fishing community. The benefit the management behind MPAs experience include an increase in scientific knowledge and educational opportunities and the hedge against uncertain stock assessments. The disadvantage to management MPAs deals with the high increase in monitoring and enforcement costs and eliminating other economic opportunities in the area, such as oil, gas, and mineral exploration.
So, do you understand now that this is a very important issue?
Yeah, but I don't really see how this will affect me. I don't even live by the ocean.
What?
This won't even happen in my lifetime.
Oh, but it is. Yes, MPAs can be extremely time-consuming and expensive to monitor and enforce, and it's very difficult to get the funding for them in the first place. But once citizens and world leaders alike begin to understand the magnitude of the issue at hand, MPAs will grow to become even more effective than they have proven to be today. Issues like pollution, biodiversity loss, species extinction, and more are right here and right now and need to be addressed. Do you understand now?
Yeah, I think.
Marine protected areas. Marine protected areas. Marine protected